So, Delegate, you lead the Quiet Skies Caucus and have been very vocal about aircraft noise in DC. You recently introduced a proposal that would require the FAA to look at reducing helicopter noise in Washington. What would you like to see come out of that study? And I'm wondering, do you have any recommendations yourself?
Yes, I am a co-chair of the Quiet Skies Caucus, and I have very special interest in FAA noise, living here in the District of Columbia, and I'm sure many of my members have this issue. But what my amendments deal with is noise here in this region. I have an amendment that directs the FAA to create and implement helicopter noise sharing mechanisms for all helicopter operators in this national capital region, and to make that data available to the public online. I have a second amendment that would require the Government Accounting Office, that's the GAO, to conduct a study on reducing helicopter noise in the District of Columbia, and to clarify that the study will examine helicopters operated by federal agencies and departments. As you can imagine, we have a surface of helicopter noise here because the government is located here. The GAO report on the study would include noise mitigation recommendations. Finally, I have a third amendment that would require the FAA to review and update the regulations within 12 months regarding emergency medical equipment on airplanes, requiring the costs of flight diversions and emergency landings to be considered by the FAA, and reviewing and updating the regulations, and require training for flight crews.
Yeah, I was looking at your bill that would require helicopters to fly at the maximum altitude permitted by the FAA.
That's the requirement, yes, in order to reduce the noise.